Erasing the score I had from last reaction that you weren't here for some reason, because you got a wild hair and decided to try to show off to Robert Meyer Burnett. How'd that work out for you?
I don't remember.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? We're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And we are here today for another Schmoedown reaction. This time it's Rachel Silvestrini versus Paul Preston.
Yeah, so this is going to be a fun, interesting match because
we like Rachel.
We really like Rachel Silvestrini. She came to our fan meetup.
She loves us.
She's great people.
We love her.
Yeah, she's fun to talk to, hang out with, just all around, just an enjoyable person. Now, not saying that Paul Preston isn't.
Oh, he's fun too.
He's fun too. I mean, we got a chance to talk to him and both him and his partner. So he's a part of the movie guys.
Yeah.
So
the movie guys, they're awesome also.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to be around and hang out with also. But yeah, this is going to be like really interesting because I would say so far from what we've seen both of their teams take on each other. We've seen the movie guys take on Inky and the Brain.
Yeah.
And that was an interesting match. So, I mean, here's now members from each one of those teams going at each other in singles, and I would say they're pretty evenly matched.
Yeah. And so both of them are making their singles debut with this match. So it's gonna be interesting to see how each one does without their teammate beside them.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is one of like the biggest.
What did you do?
Apparently, I said something that made a bunch of people outside scream. I don't know what's going on. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I think making the jump from teams to single is like the biggest way to show just how good you are just normally as far as trivia without necessarily the help of another person beside you. I think we're going to see a lot out of Rachel and a lot out of Paul in this match that's going to make us go, oh, hey. And kind of like make us like rethink. We're like, oh, these two are a lot stronger at movie trivia than we initially thought before because we've only seen them in teams.
Yeah. So then the question comes down to, who do you got?
So here's the thing. We've really only seen Paul recently in the Schmoedown. The movie guys have only recently been involved in the Schmoedown, whereas we've seen Rachel before multiple times. I would say, gosh, out of the two of them, I would want to give it to Rachel just because she has more of the experience on the Schmoedown. And then we don't necessarily know, I guess, how much Paul can do on his own outside of the team, as I was saying earlier. Maybe he is the strongest of the two movie guys, or maybe they're equally strong, and so he could just be very good on his own. It's a hard question to answer at this point. I have bias towards Rachel though, so I'm going with Rachel.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Rachel as well.
Yeah.
Just, again, pretty much almost for the exact same reason you said. We have seen her more than Paul Preston.
Mm-hmm.
So she's got more experience being on the Schmoedown. But the thing is sometimes experience doesn't mean anything if you actually have the movie knowledge to carry it. It could be your first time up there, and as long as you've got the movie knowledge, you might pull out a pretty decent game. So, yeah, I mean, I believe that Rachel may actually get this.
I feel like he's alluding to something that I'm not necessarily going to comment on.
What? I'm not talking about anything. I was talking about this match.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, let's get into this match and see how it turns out.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul Preston here from the Movie Guys. Okay, we lost our first match against Inky and the Brain, but listen, that's not the end of it. I said that we're not going anywhere, and that is a fact, alright? I don't care if you're Inky and the Brain, Anna Brainiacs, the Looney Goons. You can make up a name that's slightly like a famous cartoon series all you want, but we're coming back, and it starts with me, because fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, won't get fooled again. Listen, I got a singles match coming up. I got to tell Adam about it. He's been in a bit of a funk. Come on.
I'm loving everything going on.
God. He's gone full fort. Adam!
Go away!
Never go full
Adam!
fort.
Go away! I'm in a fort!
Bro!
No? Bro.
Listen,
Sorry, bro.
don't be down. We lost, all right?
Yeah.
But this week, I've got a match against Rachel.
Rachel?
She's a wrecking machine. She'll murder you, Rock.
No, the other Rachel.
Oh.
Because revenge will be ours, all right? And I'm taking this match on behalf of the movie guys, planting us firmly back in the Schmoedown.
Thanks, Paul. I'm glad you came here and got me out of my funk. Let's go do it.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah.
Good
Okay, I
Lord.
love Rachel, but can I change my answer?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, more cutscenes like that. Not even like effectively like a normal cutscene, but just fantastic because it shows character. It shows. That was just great.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the movie trivia Schmoedown. Ken, it is tournament season. You are Mr. Knapsack, I am Mr. Baby Carrots, and I love this when you have you got some feisty upstarts competing for a spot in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. We have Rachel, the Shining Star. Silvestrini is taking on Paul, the Powder Keg Preston. Now, it may be their singles debut, but they are no strangers to the movie Trivia Schmoedown universe, as their teams have done battle before. Inky and the Brain taking the W over the movie guys.
Little bit of history here, where back when Rachel and Devon defeated Paul and Adam, the movie guys, and remember that match? The movie guys came out strong. Really kind of know.
He's got two
they
pairs
know
of
their stuff.
sunglasses,
The
and I
movie
love
guys,
it.
You know, Paul kind of hosts and competes in regular movie trivia contests around the greater Los Angeles
He
area.
goes to bars, does a shot of whiskey. You think he's drunk, then he's got you.
He's got you, and so it was kind of a come from behind victory.
Paul the
And
Shark
I think
Preston.
That got into the craw of Paul,
Don't.
and I think when
What?
things
I
get
can't name
craws,
everyone who's
you've
named
got
Paul
problems, and
the
Paul
Shark?
wants revenge.
Yeah, I should see a doctor for something like that. Or you should maybe have a rubber match where it's singles instead of teams, and that's exactly what we have here today. Rachel, the Shining Star Silvestrini. Now, I, of course, call her the Shining Star because her mom makes the best brownies on the face of the earth. No pot needed, kids. Don't do drugs. And when she comes into the movie Trivia Schmoedown, she's been a big fan.
Y'all are in
She's been a big
California.
supporter. She really helps us around
No
the
pot
studio.
needed.
And then when she
They're
steps
good brownies,
in front of
apparently.
the white hot spotlight of the competition aspect, she brings her A game. She knows a lot about a lot of different movie trivia categories. I think Paul Preston, what we're looking for with him today, what is your breadth of knowledge in the world of cinema?
Absolutely. Wait a minute. Rachel's mom, those brownies we had in San Francisco, I had 7 of those backstage.
Yes, you did.
Wow,
and
they were good.
They were delicious. Big fan of the
Nothing to do with this
entire
game, but what a memory of
Silvestrini
mine.
Clan.
Oh.
Well, if Ken is still recouping from
Yeah.
his brownie losses, we are going to move on to the pre-show interview. Rachel and Paul had some things to say to each other. Take a look.
So we played the family, Inky and the Brain did, and we did really well.
You guys were so close to knocking off the family.
Somebody who likes to be entertained when we call these matches, Inky and the Brain, one of my new favorite squads.
But it really got me thinking. I've been considering it for a long time. I've kind of been talking to Christian and Sam about competing in the singles, and now it's my chance, and they found Paul for me.
Hey, Paul Preston here from the movie guys. You may remember we had a match against Inky and the Brain a little while back, and we didn't come out on top of that. It was a rough match.
The movie guys, look, they got to hold their heads up there, Rachel. 23 points, nothing to shout about it.
Absolutely.
It looks like they're going to be around for a bit.
I guess he's a little, what's the word, butthurt that he lost after his perfect first round, so now I guess I have to beat him again for a chance to get into the singles tournament?
Who?
Paul, you're going down.
Paul is having a great showing.
Great start.
All right, I had a perfect first round. You may remember, finally I'm getting my chance, so I'm glad they called me back eventually, and today I'm taking on Rachel Silvestrini. I think she was the Brain in Inky and the Brains, or maybe it was Devon, I can't remember.
And your winner,
Today I'm gonna avenge the movie guys with a match against Rachel. I feel like an Avenger. I'm gonna avenge the team. I'm Bruce Banner, Edward Norton. All right, I'm not Ang Lee though. You won't like me when I'm Ang Lee.
I've dealt with bro.
You won't like me when I'm
His whole
angry.
antic of
Oh my
bringing on
gosh.
his protein powder and drinking his protein shakes during his
That's
match.
the best
Doesn't
dad
faze
joke
me.
ever.
Bring your worst.
Like I know Rachel's real big on Disney, so I prepped myself by watching all the big Disney movies. Chicken Little, the classics, Meet the Robinsons. Look, last time we were here, I said we kick open the door and we make a path for ourselves wherever we're headed. Maybe the team's title's a little further off,
study
but
idea.
a singles title, I'm moving towards it. She's in the way. All right, so we're gonna knock over Rachel
one watches.
and move on to the next thing. It's like Oscar winner J.K. Simmons said,
I know a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two. Rachel, you're next.
We are farmers. Da, 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 da.
Not affiliated or sponsoring anything. But they can if they want to.
That'd be funny if
We
this
won't-
video gets monetized by farmers for us singing that just
Yes.
now.
I mean, we won't say no to their
And
sponsorship.
those are the words of two people who desperately want more matches, sure, but want to compete in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament. How do you see this one ending up?
You know what? It's a tough call. I would not write any of these competitors off, or each of these competitors off. I really, I've known Paul for a few years and around this business. We crossed paths after podcasts, and I know he knows his stuff. Can he put aside this kind of emotion, this vengeance, this looking for the man in black like he's Inigo Montoya or something like that? I don't want that to take him out of his goal here today.
What are you and Paul doing? Do you guys run into each other? You guys giving each other?
We're
running
pirates.
notes
We're
in
actually
Panera?
pirates. We maraud on the high seas together in
interesting.
Burbank pools.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Bit of a announcer clash coming. You're kind of in Preston's corner. I'm kind of in Silvestrini's corner. Thanks once again to those delicious brownies that her mom makes. Ken, what are the strengths of these particular competitors? Brownies aside.
All right, Paul's got a lot of strengths, but I know 80s and kind of comedies are there as well. We'll see if that factors in today. On Rachel's side, Disney and rom-coms. Disney and rom-coms. Most rom-coms, you go to a theme park on a date, so it kind of crosses over. Get it? I'll leave. All right. I'm out.
All right, while Ken sees himself out, I will simply ask you before you go, why don't you stick around and enjoy the match with me? Are you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
Then it's time for the movie Trivia Schmoedown! Two competitors making their singles debut, and I defer to the one, the only, the Burbank Pirate, Ken Knapsack.
Absolutely. They're a Class A team, affiliate of the Dodgers. All right. Intro.
That should be his new nickname, the Burbank Pirate.
Representing
I'd be okay with that.
the movie guy, making his singles division debut. Here is Paul the Pelican Preston.
This couch can't take much more of
There's
it.
the Burbank. Oh, wow! Look at
Out
Adam
of the
giving
back
an
here
introduction.
side. Paul's here for protein powder. Look at this. He's ready. He's ready. He's ready.
Oh, boy. Protein powder a la LeBron James.
That's a showing right there.
Getting on some of the equipment here in the
The
studio.
definition of
We're wearing
peacocking.
a Martin Cove honoring shirt.
You're the hunter from the future. That's the answer, gentlemen.
Incorrect. That's not the answer. The game hasn't begun yet. The game has not begun
begun for
yet,
you.
Paul.
The game has begun, but
All
the
right.
showmanship is on full display. We have never had protein powder be a part of an intro before. That was a first.
Absolutely. Here we go. His opponent. One half of the team, Inky and Mabray. Making her singles division debut, Rachel, the Shining Star, Silvestrini.
And here comes Rachel.
She's calling for quiet. Quiet. She's drinking.
She is having. One can only assume
Is she all? Is she pre-hungover?
So, Preston coming out with protein powder, Silvestrini coming out with what appears to be whiskey, and it's a clash of styles and, I guess, diets here, Ken.
Well, we'll see how it plays out.
You're more of a whiskey guy.
I'd rather have the whiskey, but I'd rather be ready with the protein powder.
All right, I'm just thinking of those two ingredients together, and it is gross. So let's move on to the rules here in round number one. In round number one, are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right, Paul, how's your family? They're fine!
Oh, wow.
You know what? He
Look at that.
answered into a microphone.
That's so
That's all I
wrong.
asked anybody up there on the desk. So, Vic, he's ready to go. Ken and I are ready to go. So let's get ready to Schmoedown.
Yeah.
Let's do the thing.
All right, Ken, you have the honor. What's our first category?
All right,
Round
first
number one.
question out of 8 is in the category of action/adventure. Action-adventure. Who directed Romancing the Stone?
I'm getting a Stone vibe from these two competitors, you know.
Oh, okay.
They kind of show up different styles. Maybe how's this going to work out? And then I think it works out okay in that movie.
Once Romance of Stone was asked to leave Reno.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to you, Rachel.
No clue.
That's
that
incorrect.
Is not correct.
Robert Zemeckis.
That is correct. Paul's up for a point.
Bob Zemeckis, the director
Rob
of Back to
Reiner.
the Future.
I went with Tom Bergeron, the host of America's Most Loved Game Show, Hollywood Squares.
Yes, that's true.
Flight's a great movie.
Clearly, that was not
Release
correct.
I think you were wrong.
Next category, movie release dates. What year saw the release of Braveheart, Heat,
Yep.
and Seven?
Oh, shoot.
Pretty sure Christian Harloff wrote that.
He does.
This is going to be one of those ones where I'm a year off.
3, 2, 1. Pens down to you, Mr. Preston.
My birthday and my birth year, as far as you know, 1995.
Wow.
That's correct.
All right, and the spry.
Guess what?
20s. I can't do math. Rachel.
94.
94.
Off by years.
95.
So close, so close.
96. What did I say?
And as we move on to question number
95 was
All right.
in my head. I should have
Question three
gone
comes
with
from the
that.
category of dramas. Who plays famed astronaut Neil Armstrong in 2018's First Man?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
could have also been a new release as 2018.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
definitely.
Jeez, what were these questions?
Right.
5, 4, 3.
I love Damien Chazelle, so
2,
guess who's getting this
1.
answer
Pens
correct?
down. We need answers starting with Rachel.
Mickey Mouse Club member himself, Ryan Gosling.
That is correct.
Yeah.
She's on the board with the point.
That's good
Paul.
trivia.
All right, Paul takes
Ryan
a 3-1
Gosling.
lead though.
Ryan Gosling.
Paul Preston.
Oh, I
Still
got who was
perfect
Owen
as we move on
Shaw?
to our next category,
Luke
that is
Evans.
Animated movies, and that means it's time to rock.
What was that?
Anyway, these are movies that are drawn by hand or on a computer. The question is, in The Lion King,
That was
what
fun.
does Hakuna Matata mean?
And now everybody is singing to themselves.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata?
That is my favorite Bobby
right.
McFerrin song. I'll tell you right now.
The English translation, I believe, is ass, gas, or grass.
5, 4, 3,
That just
2.
changes the entire movie.
Giggle with that one.
We did. We need answers starting with Paul.
But still makes sense.
Yeah.
Means no worries.
That is correct, sir.
For the rest of your days.
All right, Rachel got it too.
It's
no
a
worries.
problem
All right.
for you.
Please stop singing.
I thought you were gonna sing Philosophy.
No.
For her.
Nobody wants to hear us sing.
Still
Disney,
throwing a
do
perfect game here, halfway through round number 1.
All right.
Ruined
Question
my fun.
5 is in the category fantasy/sci-fi.
Care about
Fantasy,
their
sci-fi.
fun more than your fun.
Which actress stars in the films The Fifth Element, The Fourth Kind, and Resident Evil? Not a number.
Yes.
No, you were mumbling. I didn't.
Spelling.
I didn't hear a word of what
I'm
you
like,
said.
I'm like Harry Carey at the Sixth Inning.
Sounded like very
5,
judgy.
So
4.
basically, when I say
3,
okay, it means I'm pulling the name
One.
that I previously was blanking on.
Rachel.
Mila Jovanovic. I can never say her name. Jovanovic.
Yeah, we can't accept.
It's not, even, it's,
so
it's
close.
not,
I knew
it's
she was
not
gonna
spelled
screw me over at
correctly
some
either to
point.
back you up there, Paul.
My second wife, Mia Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich is correct.
That's right.
Mila
Is
Jovovich.
correct.
Mia
right.
Jovovich.
That's correct.
See, knowing Rachel the way I do, I think if she had had a couple more pulls of whiskey, I think she would have spelled that one correct. You're just not quite drunk enough.
She probably would have actually
Which
added
honestly,
a few
I'm
more
pretty sure Paul's first wife was
vovos
really
in there.
proud, so that's-
Yeah, to be honest.
As far as she knows.
All right.
All
The
right.
next category is in the world of comedies. Ha.
Ha.
And your question is, what 90s teen comedy has the tagline, "You never forget your first piece"?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Thanks
duh.
for your first piece. Will this be the year?
Oh man, remember back when we didn't.
Well, it's gonna look weird, but
3, 2,
I got it right.
1. Pens down,
I
going
hope.
to you, Paul.
American Pie?
That's
Or
correct.
Apple pie. He got
American
it.
Pie.
That's
American
right.
Pie.
American Pie. You'll notice that I really
Two questions
messed up the
left.
eye on
See,
here. It looks
the
really
crowd
weird.
has broken out in favor of Silvestrini.
Just wanna call it
here.
out
Are you sensing
to
that
let
as well?
everyone know
Because
I'm
I
not
you're a
perfect.
Preston guy.
I'm a
You're
human.
right. You're
know,
not perfect. You can't dot your eyes.
I'm
but hey,
I'm
look
not
at
a-
this, Paul. We got 2 questions.
I'm not a
left.
human.
Paul is
I'm a
still
human.
Perfect at this point in the game.
His intro partner Adam is already at the health club playing racquetball.
Absolutely. Question 7 comes in the category of horror/thriller. Horror/thriller. John Cusack and Samuel L. Jackson star in what 2007 film based on a Stephen King story about an author who gets stuck in a haunted hotel?
What's the number?
I'm going between two.
Hang out with one of those two. Cusack.
That's close because in late 90s Cusack was pretty much what
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
life
there's
I-
always like
it's a number. I can't remember what the number is.
I'm going with Jackson. I want to play golf. with him.
1. All right, heads down, looking for answers.
Let's do it, Rachel.
1408.
You got the number
That's
right.
good.
Miss
Oh.
Hall.
I did not.
Oh!
Was it 1428?
I put 1881.
Swing and a miss.
It's a palindrome.
Perfection has
It means
crumbled
something's
right
wrong
before
with it, right?
1428 were the numbers, the same numbers, not in the same order as the Green Lantern question that I
It
missed.
is 6-4 actually.
On the
2-point lead as we
previous
get into our last
reaction
question
that
here.
I was a part of.
In round number 1, and that comes from the realm of
It's a
coming
very
of age.
long sentence.
Coming
Yeah.
of age movies. What Wes Anderson film follows young kids Sam Shikuski and Susie Bishop who fall in love in the 1960s?
I love this movie.
Yeah, it's.
I
the
know
ages.
I know which one it is. I just can't pull the full title because
I-
it's got a weird title.
Love this movie so much.
23 letters in the English.
4,
Is that right?
3, 2.
So good.
This is that wilderness.
Down, looking for answers. Starting with I can't remember.
Mr. Preston.
Moonrise Kingdom?
That's correct for a point.
Yeah.
He's got 7.
What did you say?
Moonrise Kingdom.
Moonlight Kingdom.
Moonrise.
Moonrise.
Oh, Rachel.
Rachel.
Moonrise
So good.
Kingdom.
And she easily could have been trailing by 1.
What a great
But
movie.
She got Mila Jovovich.
Yep.
And she had Moonlight. I
think I was also getting that confused with that,
She clearly is
Taika Waititi
is
movie.
matching with
Yeah.
Preston. Just needs
Wilder
to
People?
get a
Yeah.
little bit drunker, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hot for Wilder
7-7
people?
forward leads.
Yeah.
We go to the 7th inning here. And we got
Taika
the wheel
Waititi's
around
like a
mark.
drunk
It is
Wes
the
Anderson.
wheel around the wheel of fate, doom, and justice, and a wheel slice for today's match is sponsored
Means he's
by
really
a
fun.
Schmoedown patron. The sponsor wheel slice is that
Means I
of
like it.
young Miss Sandra Bullock is the wheel slice.
Hey,
that is
Austin
sponsored.
native.
If
Sandy.
One of our competitors spins Sandra
Sandy.
Bullock. and decides to
Sandy.
answer the questions from Miss Bullock's category. We will say the name of that patron. Thank you for everybody who supports the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. In reverse or defer to Miss Kellerman.
I appreciate those rules, although most people fast forwarded through them. Thank you.
Thank
I'm
you.
going to
That
spin
means
the
a
wheel.
I mean,
Paul's
I'll
going to
spin
spin. He's going to spin.
He's going to spin.
we need to take a break somewhere.
From the wheel, not the peg.
He had to refill his
And
drink.
That's a good spin.
I needed to
Solid
stand up.
Good rotation.
Get off our backs, Paul.
I like what he did there. I really
Get
did like what he
all
did
the
there.
way
All the way off of our
He
backs.
put enough on it to get past opponent's choice. He did.
Drama.
Hashtag pitch meetings. Ryan George, check it out. Good YouTube channel.
Or is he going to stick with that?
Not sponsored. He doesn't have any money.
Broad category, one of the
He's
generals.
thinking.
All right.
And we're going to need. He's going to spin again. He's going to spin again. A good calm spin there. A good spin. A good
I
spin.
think he just wants to keep spinning until he gets the wedge known as the Martin Cove wedge.
Absolutely. There, it's going to
I was gonna say, I just noticed that on his
It
shirt.
And he might have got what he
Coming
wanted.
on. It is Spinner's choice.
Ooh.
Spinner's choice. Directors. Directors.
Director.
That's
He's
gonna be
pretty
fun.
confident in that choice. He was really
Steven
excited
Spielberg.
about it
Did I get
there.
it?
Directors.
Yes, he is a director.
directors.
Yes.
Four
Question.
questions are going to be in your
I know
same
movies.
I'll be administering your questions.
You should start a YouTube
And
channel.
I'll be asking
That's a good idea.
first.
I'll do that once we're done with this
Your
video.
First
Oh, okay.
of 4 in the world of directors. Who directed Ice Cube and Kevin Hart in 2014's Ride Along?
This is another like category that would probably be.
Tim Story?
It is Tim Story.
Was Tim Story.
This would be a good category to like study. It'd be an easy category to study. It's just that I don't know how many people actually do.
All right, your next question. Rob Minkoff and Roger Allers directed what classic Disney animated film?
Pinocchio? No, Cinderella.
I'm thinking Cinderella. That's the one in my head.
5, 4,
Rachel knows.
3.
Options. Oh, what is it?
Multiple choice?
Yeah, multiple choice.
We can accept
Options.
options.
Give up.
as an
All right.
answer. Your options are: is it A, Aladdin, B, The
Okay.
Little Mermaid,
Little
C,
Mermaid.
The Lion King, or D, Beauty and the Beast?
Beauty and the Beast.
Did not have. Aladdin?
That is incorrect for a 1-point steal, Rachel.
Can I get a repeat, please?
I'll repeat the options. Is
No,
it
the
A,
whole question. I'll use JT.
you'll use the JTE, and I can do that for you as well. Rob Minkoff and Roger Allers directed what classic Disney animated film? Your multiple choice options are A. Aladdin, B. The Little Mermaid, C. The Lion King, or D. Beauty and the Beast.
Lion King?
That's a big steal
Big
for
steal,
a point
big steal.
by Rachel.
Okay.
No, that's John Favreau.
Back to even footing with Paul.
The
as Rachel
animated
not going
one.
round
You
two.
mean the
Yes,
one that
now we
matters?
Go back to Mr.
Oh,
Preston
yeah.
for 2 more questions. Your penultimate question in this category of directors. Christopher McQuarrie has directed how many films in the Mission
I'm
Impossible?
going with 3.
2.
2.
2 points.
The first 2?
Preston back on the answer.
The
I like
last
he
2.
takes his time,
Oh.
gives his answer.
All right, your last
Really?
question in the world of directors. For 2 possible points, Tate Taylor directed what 2011 period drama?
The Help.
2 more
Yeah.
points for Paul. He knows his director.
Again, this is a
He
category
does
you can
his
study.
choice. He chose the category he thought he was most suited towards, and it paid off.
We have it.
In the form of now an 8-point lead over Rachel Silvestrini, who makes her way to the wheel. She does have a chance to make some noise here if she can get one of the categories that she prefers.
That's true, pressure on, but she did get that steal, and I think that's kind of key. Crowd cheering for her there. Spin is in. We're coming around the
Has that
bend.
opponent's choice.
And it is Spielberg movie.
Spielberg
Dan?
movies.
Dan?
Guess who directed those?
Dan!
He was a big
This is your
director in the
slice.
1960s. She's spinning
I'm going to go with Ron Howard.
You're an idiot.
Reference to the
Yes, I am.
equivalent out there from The Simpsons.
Senor Spielberg.
Yeah.
Oh, this could be.
Oh,
Disney film.
nice.
Yes.
She might as well have gotten Spinner's Choice on
And
that.
pretty
is
much,
what
yeah.
Silvestrini has hung her hat on, both here in the studio and at after-hours undisclosed bar locations. Rachel will loudly proclaim how good she is at Disney Trivia Know-How. We're about to see how she does under the white-hot spotlight of the movie trivia show.
All right, be careful when you proclaim to be an expert in something. That's why I lost the salad bar contest at Sizzler last month. All right, 4 questions.
Wow.
First one.
That's a very famous
Which
contest,
Disney
too.
princess comes from Andalasia?
That's Frozen.
Elsa?
Yeah. Or Anna.
Both.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
A. Rapunzel. B. Aurora.
That's-
C.
so you're wrong.
Belle, D. Giselle.
And
Go Rapunzel.
Giselle.
It's
That's
Giselle.
correct for point.
Yeah, that's right.
I will go Giselle.
I did not know that that was a Disney princess.
That's right.
What Disney animated film features the song
Peter Pan.
Following the Leader?
Following the leader.
Peter Pan.
That's correct for 2 points.
All right, Rachel starts turning on here.
Starting
She
to
can
get
pull
back
it
in
within
there.
1 of Paul Preston if she gets these last 2 correct without multiple choice.
All right. What 90s film was Disney's live-action remake of one of its earlier animated feature films and starred Carrie Elwes, Lena Headey, and Sam Neill?
What 90s?
What? Live action, 90s, Carrie Elwes and Sam Neill. I feel like I'm going to feel stupid.
5, 4,
Multiple.
3. A. Alice in Wonderland.
No.
Wonderland. B. Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book.
101
C,
Dalmatians.
101 Dalmatians.
No?
D. The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yeah, 101 Dalmatians.
Jungle Book.
That is correct.
No.
That
No.
is correct. 1 point there. Keith.
No, it wasn't 101 Dalmatians.
And I don't-
That was Glenn Close.
I don't feel stupid. Yeah, that's what threw me off there. I was like, wait a minute.
Absolutely.
I didn't see
Sometimes
Glenn
you go to
Close's
the
name.
Second or third receiver.
That would have
when
been-
you're going
Or
downfield.
Ken going from
what's his
baseball
face that played
All
Roger
right.
in that?
Final question, Rachel.
Which I blanked on and thought was
Which
Carrie Elwes for a
animated
second.
film includes the song "The Best of Friends"?
Fox and the Hound.
A lot of songs in those Disney movies. A lot of
They love singing it.
singing and dancing there.
Fox and the Hound.
5,
Come on, Rachel.
4,
It's a
3,
fox and a hound.
2.
Multiple.
A. The Fox and the Hound. B. Oliver and Company. C. Tarzan.
She got it.
D. Lilo and Stitch.
Fox and the Hound.
That's correct for a point. That's correct for a point.
All right, so Rachel knows her Disney. Paul
the
Preston knows his
questioning.
directors. Maybe Rachel having to check the multiple choice a little more than she would want to.
Right.
But she did narrow the gap from an 8-point lead after Paul was done with round number 2. So now it's just a 3-point lead that Paul Preston has going in to round number 3.
Right.
Round number 3 works as thus. Each a 3-point lead. You will give us your series of numbers first. What feels lucky?
4, 7, 12.
4, 7.
4, 7, 12. Going both evens and
Yeah!
All right. Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers.
All right, Rach, how about you?
I'm gonna go with my dad's birthday, 926.
9, 2,
He was
6.
born in 2006.
All right.
Rachel's dad
1906.
born in 926 AD, the year of our Lord.
Still looks good though.
Nice.
All right, so Paul, you are going to be chilling there with your various beverages while Rachel
I would guess
gets her question series at least initiated. First,
66
Rachel, I'll be asking you your
maybe?
questions.
I would guess let's
So
not
you
actually
selected
figure
number
this
9
one out.
I don't
for your
know.
first 2-point question. And up here at the answer desk, that corresponds to fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. And your question for 2 points. What 1994 film finds an archaeologist played by James Spader going on an intergalactic mission through a portal
Stargate.
with an army colonel played by Kurt Russell?
Stargate.
2 points.
Points.
And Silvestrini pulls to within 1 of Paul Preston. Okay, Rachel, for your next question, we're staying with you. You selected number 2 for your 3-point question. And that corresponds up here to new releases. These are movies released in the last 12 to 18 months available at your local 7-Eleven Redbox. And your question is, who plays Mary Stuart in Mary, Queen of Scots?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah. Yes.
Margot Robbie.
Incorrectly.
No?
Saoirse Ronan.
Oh,
The other one.
The other one in that movie.
Ronan.
Sure.
Very tough name, but and there's like 900
Saoirse?
Mary
Saoirse
Yeah, there's
Ronan.
a lot.
projects going on at
There's a
all
lot.
times. So
I once
Saoirse.
got lost at
Yeah.
Queen Mary down in Long Beach.
tough to.
A name that absolutely sounds like it's part of
That's
Game of
one-
Thrones.
That's one he's
Nonetheless,
like, yeah, we'll
Rachel,
go ahead and say that's
you
correct
do
because
not
I just don't want to say
find
the name of
yourself
the other person.
is what's left.
I can
So,
pronounce Margot
Either
Robbie.
answer this and force Paul's hand, or
Margot
you missed it, Paul
Robbie.
wins by way of technical.
Margot
knockout.
Robbie.
You selected number 6 for your 5-point question, and that corresponds to romantic comedies.
Okay.
Romantic.
Ha ha ha. Oh.
And your question. In 2007's Waitress, who plays Dr. Jim Pomatter, the new doctor who starts an affair with the already pregnant Jenna?
Nope.
She's thinking, she's replaying.
She knows it, but she's blanking.
I know Kerry Russell's in that movie.
Nice.
Go to
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
I can do that for you. In
Trying to remember
2007's
the
Waitress,
director.
who plays Dr. Jim Pomatter, the new doctor who starts an affair with the already pregnant Jenna?
Plays Captain Mao.
Oh, yeah. Nathan Fillion.
Oh. That's
I
a,
need an answer in 5,
that's
Yeah.
a rough blank then.
3, 2.
Repeat.
Final one.
In 2007's Waitress, who plays Dr.
Come on,
Jim
pull it.
Pomatter,
You know who it
the
is,
doctor
then just
who
pull it.
starts
Oh,
an
she
affair
has to
with
get
the
this right,
already
too.
pregnant Jenna?
Yeah. Pull it. Come on.
Nathan Fillion.
It's right there.
Is the moment.
It's right there. She knows it.
5, 4.
I wouldn't know it if she didn't say Captain Mal.
And your winner by way of TKO.
That's a bummer.
Paul Preston.
Dang.
We're looking for Nathan Fillion.
Nathan Fillion. She was right there. She knew he was the guy from Castle. She knew the actor. She
TV's
just
the rookie.
couldn't
Captain
quite
Mal was
get
from
the name to
Firefly,
the forefront of
Serenity.
the microphone. Hats off to Paul Preston for taking a hard-fought W here. They both showed
Did an
their
excellent
breadth of
Uncharted,
knowledge. We talked about
the
it at
video
top of the
game,
show. Can you
short
get outside your
on
comfort zone?
the
Well, Paul
internet.
didn't have to. He was able to
Very
pick
well done.
directors for his round 2 category. But then Rachel spinning Disney, so it was really back
And well
and
known
forth
for
there,
his
showing off
meme.
knowledge, and then Rachel just getting a tough slate of questions to kick off her round 3, and it ends up with a Paul Preston TKO. Ken, your thoughts?
Look, Paul didn't even need to answer third round questions, but like you said, I think he put the pressure on. Almost had a perfect first round. Rachel, so close so many times. So there was pronunciations.
It was that
spellings.
close.
It was. I'm pulling
That's a
my
good
own
word to
teeth.
mispronounce.
Define irony.
And, the final one, Philly.
Have you heard that Alanis
that's a
Morissette
deep
song?
cut, deep
None of
cut,
that.
Tough
That's
one, but
coincidences.
that's what it is.
I had no idea who's in the movie. Luckily, the answers are right in front of me. We're now going to have an interview with both the winner and the loser of today's match with our own Jen Sturger. Jen, the floor is yours.
What's up, movie trivia Schmoedown fans? Jen Sturger
Yeah,
here
we've
with
seen
Rachel.
Jen in a while.
Rachel, you befell yourself to the Riley curse today. It's like even when you get a category that you just know inside and out, you can still just get those deep pulls that you just go, ah.
It was a little rough. They did step up their Disney questions. I will say that. Kudos, Chris.
Thanks, Rachel. Oh, she was talking about school.
But yeah, it was a good match, and I just had some brain farts. I did not come into this as ready as I really wanted to be.
Sklisky.
Whiskey hurt.
Apparently,
No,
according
whiskey
to
helps. It was the
Ken
sleep
Knapsack.
deprivation and the exhaustion and
That'll do
stress.
it.
That's fun. That really helps you in.
So, how did you feel about Paul's play?
Paul played well. Yeah, he.
Were you surprised?
No, I mean, he performed very well in our first match, and I mean, he got that perfect first round our first match, and I was really excited to go after him again. I just happened to not perform as well as I thought I was going to.
You're still a young player in this league. You're still learning the ropes. You know what I mean? So, what do you think you could do differently going forward?
Sleep. Honestly, you can't sleep enough.
Discount that, honestly.
No. I honestly knew Nathan Fillion. He is one of my favorite human beings. I love his stuff, but all of his characters kept coming to the forefront, and I just had a dream movie
You're like,
moment.
I don't need your characters. I need your name.
I was like, Doctor. Yeah, it was bad. But yeah, I need to study a little bit more. I just started a new job. It's fun, and all the stresses and stuff. You just need to put that away and be able to focus on this.
Yeah, Inky in the Brain has faced some really tough competitors. Now you faced a tough competitor in singles. What's it going to take to get you into the tournament?
Which one? Because I want both. I would really love to fight for our team. I think that Devin and I have a lot to prove. I think that we have just to hit our stride, and we're starting to get better and better.
And your misses have been near misses.
Oh, all of our matches have been the closest matches in history, I think. Like 1-2 point misses, like that's it. Like we just literally need to improve our round 3, and then we're fine. For every single one of our matches, we would have been great.
I think those are everyone's famous last words. If only round 3.
Yeah, but then corruption wouldn't be here, so.
Fair point. Well, tough loss today. Hope to see you around again soon. I'm sure
Me
we'll
too.
work something out.
Yeah,
to get you back
any
into
match
this.
they want to throw me, I'm in.
You heard it here, guys. And we're back with the movie guys. Paul, that was a great match. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, it's a heck of a match out there. You know, Rachel and I, we've squared off before, obviously, with Adam and with Devon there, but I think we know who the brain is in Icky and the Brain. It's Devon. I think he's got now a history of being the brain out there. But I was happy to jump in there today, and I want to take Disney away from her, so I get directors, and then I get a Disney director question. And she stole the point on that, so yeah, but hey, still, did pretty well. Happy to get the wheel going my
Define
favor,
irony.
whatever happens.
Yeah,
Hey, have you heard that Alanis
Morissette?
Morissette?
No, that actually was a coincidence, wasn't it?
Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
The world is
All
your
of that.
oyster.
the world exactly. That
Exactly.
totally the wheel will just determine your fate 99% of the time in these
Yeah.
type matches. So when you got Disney, when she got Disney, were you kind of surprised at the level of difficulty she had?
Yeah, those were rough. You know, she seemed like me over there when she was answering the Disney questions. You know, and I've worked at Disney, you know, and I've done some stuff over there.
Like as a tour
But-
guide or something?
Yeah. I mean, undisclosed things, you know, NDA type stuff. Working real close with them on the high-profile projects that I can't
Like Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, but it involves just taking over the world. But still, it went great. I was happy to come out on top, basically, in the end. The wheel is everything, man. The wheel is everything, and I was happy it went my way today.
So now you get a chance to. Be
It
in the
is, isn't
tournament.
it?
How are you feeling about that?
And so are the
Well,
first
look,
four
there's a
questions
movie out
of
there
round
called
1.
The Professor and the Madman. I don't know if you know this movie. It stars Sean Penn
What's
and Mel
special
Gibson.
about
Believe
them?
it or not,
Don't
Mel
worry about
Gibson
it.
doesn't play the Madman.
You didn't before, you're not going to now.
I think I want to make that movie come to life right here at the Schmoedown. I'll be the Madman. Lon Harris, you be the Professor.
Whoa! You want to take on Lon Harris?
He's a guy.
Have you watched
That
Lon
could be
Harris
fun.
play?
Yeah, he watched movies. I've watched movies. Listen, movies are the greatest export America has. Without movies, we wouldn't have amazing things like movie projectors, or movie theaters, or movie screens. I've watched them just like he has.
I mean,
so
he's not wrong.
You can't argue with that logic.
I retain everything on the first view. Done. I'll take on Lon Harris. Not a problem.
Better up your protein intake. Alex is going to love you cleaning up that floor, by the way.
Listen, I do what I have to do to win, and clearly it worked.
And I've got our own special energy drink, Uva Balls. He's gonna be pumped up with Uva Balls, and this is gonna go nuts.
We are not sponsored by Uva Balls.
God, I hope not. You put out a much better product.
All right, well, can you see that? I mean, Rachel's such a delight to have in the league, and she certainly is not going anywhere.
Those guys are the best. I love them now.
Showed herself to be a great personality.
That was fantastic.
Oh,
jeez. How much she knows about movies, and not just limited to Disney films. You look at Paul Preston. This guy, I know that he was a horse that you were backing early.
Yeah.
So the movie guy's not the best debut as they lost Inky the Brain. He gets some measure of revenge here today. How far can he go in the singles league and maybe the Ultimate
I
Showdown
think he's
tournament?
got a lot of knowledge across many genres. He's a tall, strapping lad, and I think he can come in here and really show what he's capable of going forward in singles matches. But, you know, the movie guys as a team, I wouldn't count them out either.
Yeah, we might have to work on his intro because I can still smell whey protein powder. Chocolate mocha flavor, I believe, is what he threw up. But hey, it got him the W. 13-12 is your final score. Thank you guys for watching this edition of the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. Make sure you check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon. Select which tier is right for you. You can check us out in audio form on our podcast, wherever you download podcasts. Thanks to our good friends at Himalaya. And we are this close to New York City, kids. Manhattan is where it all goes down. 2 huge matches in the Big Apple. That's August 31st. I'll be doing some stand-up. August 30th at New York Comedy Club. You can get tickets for that at markelslive.com. Get tickets for any live Schmoedown event at the schmoedownlive.com. For celebrated author of Why We Love Star Wars, Ken Knapsack, I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. Ken, say goodnight.
Good night, friends. Good night.
That was weird.
What was weird?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well,
okay. Cool. Those were all words that just were said right then. That match was a ton of fun.
Yeah, that was great. I would like to see more of that kind of play from the movie guys.
Yeah, the stuff that they were doing both in the cutscene as well as just their personality as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Just a ton of fun. I absolutely love that. Like, and Paul's got some knowledge to back it up too. I mean, he's not just show. He's also whatever else comes along the show.
Tell?
Sure, we'll go with that.
So yeah, fantastic match. Love the fact that Paul Preston made that through because I mean, much well deserved on there. Once again, though, I mean, kind of like what Rachel was saying, back to a match that was like a 1-point difference.
Yeah.
On there. But I'm eager to see what else. She's going to go back to Inky and the Brain, and I want to see what more they're going to put up as far as this tournament that's about to happen.
Yeah, I would love to see them get some tournament play because I mean they, like she said, they're starting to hit their stride. I think they're gonna do pretty well, make it pretty far in the tournament, if not all the way. We support Rachel here, so we want them to go all the way.
Yep.
But you know, it is what it is. She didn't have it today. It was Paul's. Everyone came in. They did trivia. It was fun and games. Then it was over. Paul won. I'm sad.
So here's the time in the video where we're gonna get up and we're gonna do some stretches and get the blood flowing. We need to get that high energy up on this, not your leg energy.
Did you hear my knee crack?
Yeah, I did.
That was
bad.
awesome.
That's probably gonna spike on the microphone too.
Yeah.
Anyway, silliness of us aside, because we're not the movie guys, we're the Cinefanatics. Go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown YouTube channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe over there. Also, make sure you pick up tickets to live events coming to the schmoedownlive.com.
Arizona, Orlando,
and New York. Yeah, if you can't pick up tickets to the actual event, make sure you hop on the live stream when they go up as well. Any support that the Schmoedown gets is very much appreciated by all the fine folks over there. And what did you think of this reaction? Make sure you let us know down below. What did you think of the Schmoedown match? You can tell us down below as well.
We'll hear it.
Yeah, hit like.
Read it.
Yeah. Also, above our heads, there is a subscribe button. Make sure you hit that. Over here off to the side are a couple other videos that we have made. And as always,
I'm sad, and I'm going to go build a fort.
Nice. Copycat. Later.
See ya. And we need to pick up a case of that Uva balls. Sounds good.
What about that sounds good?